All right. Hello guys, welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin on the macro scale. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin on the 3 weeks basis, and we're going to take a look at the 50-day cycle. As you already know, market basically dumped a lot. Excuse me, guys. Market dumped a lot, over the last few hours and so on, right? But we bouncing back up. BTC is almost around like a 38,000. We drop all the way down to 30,000 and so on, depending on which exchange you're using. Okay, you could see like a lower than 30k and all that good stuff, right? But we mainly gonna focus on the macro scale and what type of a move we could expect like over the next like a few weeks and so on, because we're not going to be focusing on the lower degree and all that good stuff, right? We're just going to we're mainly going to focus on the 3 weeks time frame and the 50-day cycle and all that good stuff, guys, right? And basically our extension move to the upside. We're going to be anticipating up to basically 130, 140 and all that good stuff. We're going to be pumping all the way up to 130, 150k, or are we going to be dropping down to a low 20k and all that good stuff, guys? We're going to talk about it, right? So now let me take a look at the chart room, right? See where my moon boy is at and my doom boy is at. Lady Gaga in the house, doom boy in the house, right? Pablo in the house, Bre in the house, Brelin, okay, in the house. Canada in the house, Crit, Singapore in the house. All right, guys, so now let's take a look at BTC, right? So we're gonna start off with the macro before we talk about the MACD, volume and all that good stuff, guys. We just gonna basically stay cool, right? Relax and basically take a look at the big picture. Okay, so if you've been buying BTC, let's say you started buying BTC like around like a 59 and so on, it is going to be harsh. Okay, however, if you've been buying BTC at least before like a February, you're still up. Okay, if you've been buying like since like January, okay, first week of January, the first dump back in January 7th, January 9th, you're still up. Okay, nothing crazy. Market is pulling back. We have to relax, wait for the next couple of weeks to get the confirmation of the bear market. Okay, because remember, guys, one thing we just have to remember, okay, when market dumped right here, we did call for the dump, right? But we were still waiting for a retest. Did we retest it? No, we basically pumped like nearly 20x. Okay, so we just have to be very, very cautious again in this range. Instead of calling for like lower numbers, right, bear is going to be calling for lower numbers. I'm still bullish on the macro scale. Okay, short term we could be moving sideways, but on the macro scale I'm still bullish. I just don't know how long it is going to take to get to like to our next fib level right here, just about like 130 to 150 range, right? But I'm still bullish and I'm gonna stay bullish till we see a strong bearish momentum. Okay, so now you take a look at the 3 weeks time frame. That's the 3 weeks candle right here, right? One thing we talk about in my on my last weekly update is like the 3 weeks right here. Okay, let's take a look at it right here. The 3 weeks 21 EMA, okay, most of the time, well, I said it previously, right, it is likely to support the price even if we get a massive dump. Okay, right here, as you can see, last time we dumped like massively from 20k all the way down, guys, to where 6k, where we bounce off at 6k area. Okay, and we moved sideways for nearly, guys, 1 year, nearly. Okay, right here before the capitulation. Okay, and before even the capitulation, you can see like we bounced right back up nearly 100%. Okay, you take a look at the 40% dump, 40% pump actually we got last year. Okay, back in a couple of years ago. Okay, back in 2019, after we dumped like from 10.2 all the way down, guys, where to like a 75, 76. What happened next? 40% pump right there. Okay, nearly 50% from the bottom. Okay, so what we're seeing right now is like we're repeating the same stuff. Okay, we basically getting the same exact setup, and now you can see like we dumped nearly what, 52%, right? We most likely, okay, most likely going to be moving sideways right here, right? And see, okay, if we're going to get some sort of divergence on our 2-day MACD, or at least on our 6-hour time frame. We're going to talk about the 6-hour time frame later on. But as of now, seems like we got a strong support right here. So now let's take a look at the 14 days time frame right here. The 14 days time frame right here, we got a massive resistance right there. As you can see, I talked about it in my in my private update a couple of days ago, right? What we were saying was like, we got a massive rejection right here. So that's going to be our absolute bull market resistance right there, just about like a 58. Okay, our bull market support, of course, our 21 EMA, and we said if we dump below it, we're going to get our 21 EMA on our 3 weeks time frame. So the gap between the 14 days and 3 weeks, it is the support level, right, where bulls going to be buying the dips right here. It is a big gap, right? Just about like 37 down to 30k, nearly over 20%, right? But good enough for the bulls to be accumulating right here. Okay, I wouldn't be buying, okay, anywhere below 30k until basically we retest at least 20k. Okay, because it could just be a short-term dump and then a reversal, just like the dump we got back in right here, okay, back in October 22nd, when we got the 40% pump. Okay, so something to keep in mind. The macro scale, it is still strong, right? And it is at a very strong bull market support. So we just have to wait over the next like a few days to see if we're going to be able, not even few days, but few weeks, to see if we're going to be breaking 30k. Okay, can we break it like in the short term, like 27, 28 and all that good stuff? That's possible, but I'm talking about like macro scale, breaking it and retesting like 20k and so on. That's what I'm talking about, right? So I'm not talking about like breaking it for 2, 3%, 5% and all that good stuff, right? But a huge dump below it. Okay, so now let's take a look at the 50-day cycle, right? So the 50-day cycle is saying we're not looking great. Okay, if we're just gonna rely on our 50-day cycle, we're just gonna say, hey guys, we have to suck it up, right? And we could be easily bearish looking at the 50-day cycle. What we said regarding the 50-day cycle was like, if we're going to be in a bull market, okay, we cannot close any 50-day cycle bearish. Okay, so just like what happened back in from October 2016 right here all the way up to December 2017, every single cycle was pretty much was absolutely bullish. Okay, right now we started the cycle right here after we broke the all-time high, just about like 20k back in November, December. It is our first bearish cycle. Okay, it is our first bearish cycle, so it is not good at all. And we're gonna close the cycle at the end of the month. Okay, we're gonna close the cycle at the end of the month, just about like a May 30th, right? May 31st, right? So we just have to keep an eye on it. So it is giving us a bearish signal, but we have to wait and see what type of a closing we're gonna get. Okay, so hey, what's up, Cannibal Health? Crypto Moon Boy in the house. What's up, Rob in the house, Curving in the house, Peter in the house. Hey, what's up, Wolf of Crypto? Yeah, I mean, hey, what's up, Gizmo? Chirag in the house. Guys, no doom, okay? No doom yet, okay? We already dumped a lot, so it is not time to be some doom boys, okay? Can we drop lower? We can still drop lower, okay? But once again, the macro scale, it is still bullish, and we're going to talk about the next fib extension we're going to be looking for, okay? So now, let's take a look at our fib extensions, right, regarding BTC. So when you take a look at BTC on the macro scale, right, before we talk about the before we talk about the Elliott Wave, right, let's take a look at the extension of first thing first, right? What we said was like, if you take a look at the previous bull markets, right, if you do a swing low right here, right, to swing high right there, right, and another swing low right there, right, right, so right here, swing low to swing high, down to swing low, right, we hit what, 0.786 at 20k, give or take, right here. So if we basically going to do the same thing for the previous bull market also, right, where we're going to do a swing low, swing high right there, right, and another swing low right here, okay. If we do the same thing, okay, you're gonna see, guys, right here, right, 0.786 going to be, give or take, okay, 130 to 150. That's the next fib level we're going to be looking for, okay. If you notice, well, we basically hit a 50% extension right here, just about like 30k 35k range, and the next fib extension was like 0.618, just about like 63, give or take, and the next fib extension going to be all the way up to almost to 130 to 150. Okay, are we gonna get there? We could get there at any given time right now, okay, but it all depends how we what type of support we're gonna get at 30k, right? So now let's take a look at it in terms of Elliott Waves, right? So when we take a look at it in terms of wave analysis, back in January, right, not even January, back in November, right, back in the man, this 10 days chart looks so nasty, okay. So back in January, what we said was like the wave, the bottom right here back in December 2018 was our the start of our wave 1. Our wave 2 was right here, okay, and we got our wave 1 right there, okay. So what we said was like swing low to swing high, down to swing low, that was our wave 3, okay. Wave 3 was right there, just about like a 42 44k, okay. That was our wave 3, okay. So now if that's our wave 3, we're going to be looking for our wave 4, okay. We're going to be looking for our wave 4, 1 2, okay. Okay, it got overextended, right? So let's say that's our wave 3 right here, guys. So that's easier, right? So even though that was 1.618 extension, most of the time you don't look for you don't get like an exact number. You can you can get like a overextended wave 3, okay. So I would assume like that's our wave overextended wave 3, and we're going to be looking for our wave 4. And that could be our wave 4 right here, somewhere just about like a low 30k, and we could be looking for our wave 5 up to basically 140 to 150, which is basically what we just said right here, okay, right here, right. So that's what I'm looking for right now, okay. But on the macro scale, once again, on the 3 weeks basis, we have to hold right this range, okay. We just have to hold this range, okay. And remember, remember also, guys, we're not getting like a big sell volume like the type of sell volume we got back in 2020, right? I mean 2017, right here, okay. We're not getting a big sell volume, so something to just keep in mind. The volume is still pretty low, okay, compared to the move we got on the upside, right? So Yeah, it looks like the COVID dump, but let's just wait and see. I'm still bullish on the macro scale, so but short term we could suffer within the next like a few days, either move sideways to get some bullish divergences and all that good stuff, right? So now let's take a look at BTC on the 2-day basis. So on the 2-day basis, what we need to see on the 2-day basis, we need a bullish MACD at least. Okay, as I said right here, I said it cleanly. Okay, as long as we trading negative on our MACD, right, we're not gonna see any new all-time high. Okay, we're gonna be looking for a reversal, but our MACD on the 2-day basis has to flip bullish, guys. It has to. I'm not talking about the daily, but I'm talking about the 2-day time frame, or at least the 2-day time frame, right? Or the 3-day. If you want to be patient enough, you could be waiting for the 3-day. Okay, but as long as we're negative on our MACD, we're likely to see some sideways correction or some lower numbers. Okay, so we just have to be very patient, right, in order to get the reversal to the upside, right? So that's the only thing I wanted to cover regarding the 2-day MACD. So we just have to wait for the next like a few days and so on, since like we already retested our low 30K, but did not basically create a new lows. Okay, a new low on the yearly. Okay, we did not break the yearly low, so that's a good news. Satoshi is just asking me, is it good time to buy Ether? Yes, it is a good time to be buying Ether right now. Okay, so let me take a look at the chat room, see if you guys have any questions. Hey, what's up, Aldo? So the BLX, I like the BLX chart, but I say BLX BTC. Yes, Satoshi, it is a good time to be. Satoshi is asking me if I'm nervous. No, I'm not. Yeah, so now let's take a look at the BLX chart, right? On the 2-day basis, we're not even breaking yet the 2-day 100 EMA, right? But still pretty negative. Okay, pretty strong downtrend right here. Okay, so if I take a look at the BLX on the macro scale, I know, Aldo, you want to basically say like we got our wave 1 right here. Yeah, if you take a look at the BLX, you could say, hey, we already got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 waves, right? You already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So kind of complex, right? It is very, very complex when you take a look at the BLX. Unless you wanna count it like that, 1, 2. And still assuming like that's your wave 3. Okay, say 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, you could also look at it like that, wave 4 right here and wave 5 right there. Okay, that's also possible. Okay, it is also possible to count it 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I think like we discussed it before, Aldo, right? But I don't know, man. This one going to be so bearish. It means like we're gonna be dumping a lot lower. Okay, potentially. Okay, if that's the wave that's the way you want to count it. That's the way you want to count the waves. Okay, it means like we could dump a lot lower. Okay, when we take a look at the BLX. I mean, even if you take a look at the BLX, it is the same exact time from swing low to swing high. 80% extension was at 1100 right here. Okay, even on the BLX, you do another swing low to swing high right there. You can see 0.786 right there, nearly at 20k. Okay, so if we do another one on the BLX also, right, you can see same exact thing. Okay, hopefully that's what you meant, right? So okay, I see what you're saying. BTC will retest 30k support again. I mean, it could, all right, it could, but it is not guaranteed. Okay, we already pumped a lot. Most of these alt, let's go ahead and take a look at Ether. Ether is up nearly from the 2k range. So when we take a look at Ether, we did say we're gonna get some sort of a rejection, just about like a 4k give or take, and we could retest our 2500 to a 2700 range, but we dip all the way down to 2000. So even like a dip on Coinbase, we dip all the way down to 1900. Okay, which is a pretty good move if you basically been looking to buy Ether at the mid 2000 to a low 2000. Okay, the macro scale for Ether, it is still pretty strong. On a weekly basis, we just hit our weekly 21, so it is still pretty bullish, and we know Ether, as long as we above the weekly 21, it is bullish. Okay, so I wouldn't be too bearish on Ether too soon, right, till we break below the weekly 21. As you can see right here, back in 2020, right, I mean 2018 right here, after we broke below the weekly 21, okay, we bounced back up, retested it, and basically capitulated all the way down to $80. I don't think we're gonna retest these numbers anytime soon, right? But something to keep in mind regarding the 21 EMA, as long as we're above it, I'm still bullish on Ether. So Ether, it is still a good hold. It is still good to be accumulating over the next like a few days till we break below the 21 EMA on the weekly basis, right? So the 21 EMA right now just about like 2066, right? 2066. Okay, 2066. So let me take a look at the chat room before we talk about any other alt. Just to review what we said regarding BTC on the macro scale. So if you just joined the live stream, what we said was like BTC just hit our 3 weeks 21 EMA. You guys know I've been following the 3 weeks time frame for the longest right now, and been waiting for this retest of it at some point. Did not expect, guys, this sucker to dump right back down to it, really, right? But the thing is, if you're not leveraging, you're just holding and you're expecting more further prices, right? You're expecting more prices to the upside. I mean, you don't have nothing to worry, okay? But if you've been leveraging, right, it is going to be tough, okay? It is going to be tough. So let's see if we're gonna get another sideways correction right here. Hey, what's up, Willie? From December 18th to March lows. We are rolling over. I mean, the volatility gonna be high over the next like a few hours, so just be cautious, guys. we've seen it before, guys. We've seen it like back in March. You know, we've seen it back in November 2018. Okay, that's not the first time BTC is dropping heavily like this. Okay, so if you're new to crypto, welcome to crypto. Okay, so that's not the first time. You just have to deal with it, right? Buy the dip and reaccumulate for the next leg up. It could take some weeks, but guys, take a look at Matic. Okay, if you bought Matic last year this time, guys, it is up what, over 100 200x. Okay, so something to keep in mind. The macro scale, it is not a short-term view. It is a macro scale. It could take 9 to 12 months. Okay, basically over 6 months. So if you buy in these dips, at least have like a you know, 6-month outlook. Okay, 6-month outlook. Just like what happened back in December 23rd, after we started buying this alt. Take a look at it, guys. Even if you bought, like, let's say you bought like early January, late January, you're still up on your alt, most of it. Okay, you're still up. Okay, so so it is a good time to be reaccumulating, right? To start reaccumulating before the next big dump. Okay, so ICF dead. Nothing is dead, man. Nothing is dead. This is crypto, man. You're gonna get this type of dumps. Okay, so just, I would just relax. If you're not leveraging, just relax. Okay, most of these alt like ICX was like 10 cents. Okay, 14 months ago. Okay, so but people are gonna start buying it when it start pumping, like after it pumps like 25, 30, 50x. You see what I'm saying? So so now let's take a look at these alts, right? Hey, what's up, Ernest? Thanks a lot for tuning in, man. Hey guys, make sure to hit the likes. Make sure to you know, to join my public Telegram group. Link in the description. We got some Moon Boys, Doom Boys, you know, Sideways Boys, and all that good stuff. You know, and Sideline Boys and all that good stuff, right? so now let's go ahead and take a look at 88 for Rob. So ADA, we are looking for the 2.5, right, to 2.3 to 2.5 up to 2.8, right, but did not quite hit 2.8, and basically it is you know, dropping lower. So our support level to look for, it is just going to be the low $1 range. Okay, right here, just about a low $1, right? It already dropped all the way down to right here, almost like a 103, $1. Okay, so it hit support beautifully right there if you take a look at it on the lower degree. So we just have to wait and see. It is not breaking a structure, as you can see. Just retested the reaccumulation range right there. Okay, so we could be looking for further move to the upside, but let's just wait and see if we're not gonna get any bearish bearish crossover right here. Okay, so you could call it a divergence, but would just be cautious, right? Because market is 88, it is still pretty strong versus BTC, right? So I would just be holding and not try to be bearish too early. Okay, at least let's take a look at 88 BTC. So 88 BTC dropped all the way back down to the 3,000. 3,000 was our previous target right here. So it is our new support, and we dumped all the way down to 3,000. So which is a good sign at least. All right. Let's take a look at it right here. Right there. Okay, so that was our previous target, so new support right there. Okay, right there. So So we hit 3,000. We're going to be looking for 6,000 right now, but we've been expecting the dump right there again before the next leg up. So we're still looking good on the macro scale. If you take a look at it on a 7 days basis, it is still looking pretty juicy. Okay, still looking pretty strong. Okay, so 88, if you're looking for 88 BTC, if you're only trading 88 BTC, you shouldn't have nothing to worry about. Okay, especially if you got in like around like 600 500 range. Okay, could just take some profits and let it cool off. Oh. Okay, Robin, I like how you got like 3 different accounts and asking for 3 different coins. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at XLM for Beatles, XLM, XTZ, and Tron. I mean XLM, XTZ, and Tron. Let's take a look at BTC, the BTC chart. XLM, BTC. They looking pretty strong. I mean, I don't. Yeah, you want to be bearish, but I don't see why we should be bearish right now. Okay, it is still looking pretty strong above resistance right there, above the weekly 100 EMA. On a 3-day basis, we're still looking pretty good. A nice dump. Remember, guys, we've seen these dumps before last year. Okay, we've seen these dumps like I think like July 25th, something like that. We got similar dump on AGI, and we said, guys, we're gonna be going to the moon and all that good stuff. So we just have to suck it up. We just have to suck it up. XLM still looking good. Let's take a look at TRX BTC. Tron looks pretty strong. Okay, it is still in the in this box support area right there, just about like 185. Dump all the way down to 185. Now we're back above 200 sats. We're still looking for 600 sats and 800 sats. Okay, intermediate resistance going to be 450. Okay, so Tron, it is still looking pretty strong. Okay, let's take a look at SXP. So SXP right here broke below support, right? Next support area going to be just about 32 up to 35 range. Okay, our upside target, it is still in play. We could still get this move and before the parabolic move. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at ICX. ICX dump right back down to support right here. So still pretty accumulative. Still have to get a positive MACD right there. Okay, so but we back down to a support area. Okay, that's the same support that's the same support where we got the previous bullish stick move from like just about like a 3,000 all the way up to like a 6,400. So let's see if like we're going to repeat the same structure by finding a strong support right here. Okay, if we find a strong support right there. Okay, but we're still looking for like 9,000 to 11,000 macro target. So it is still a good hold going into the rest of the bull market. You're welcome, Beatles. Hey, what's up, Pinet? XRP Moonboy. Now let's go ahead and take a look at XRP. So XRP BTC was doing extremely well over the last few days, right? You can see like we're still above like 3,000. So if you're trading like XRP, you can see like we hit what, nearly like 4,000, guys, right there, just about 3909, right? And what we said was like by the day when XRP was right here late March, we said, guys, we're going to be looking for 35 to 4,000. We're not going to be looking for anything. Okay, so if you only trade like XRP USD, yes, XRP is down versus USD, but guess what, versus BTC, okay, it's up what, still 200% over the last 2 months. Okay, so that's incredibly good. Okay, something to basically keep in mind, right? Pablo. So guys, if you enjoy the content, don't forget to hit the likes. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you find the content useful, right? If you're panicking, just hit the notification also, right? If you're not panicking, just hit the likes and subscribe. Let's go back to BTC here. So let's go ahead and take a look at Litecoin. So Litecoin got lighter once again. So Litecoin completely broke structure from this 250 support, so, and dump all the way down to like a low 130 140 range. Okay, depending which exchange you're using. Okay, on Poloniex the lows we retested just by like 143. Okay, 143. So it completely broke structure. That's not good at all, like in the short term, but we're just gonna have to wait and see, because we're gonna get some sideways correction over the next like a few days and so on. So volatility could decrease a lot over the next like a few days. It could be very boring, but once again, we've seen it before where we get a massive dump, sideways correction, and a big pump. Okay, basically big dump, sideways correction like that, retest, and a big pump, just like what we got back in what, September right here. Okay, got the same structure December right there. Okay, so we could be looking for another move once we basically get the confirmation on our 2-day basis, right? At least right here. So we're gonna need our 2-day MACD to flip bullish again. Okay, as of now we'll just be accumulating the dips and wait for the MACD to flip bullish for the add-on. Okay, I wouldn't be long in it, like taking like a heavy leverage position like 10x 20x and all that good stuff. Market will take care of business if you do that. Okay, it will take care of your account. So just be cautious. Even a 2x, like, you're not going to survive if you do a 2x and you don't, let's say you do a 2x leverage and you didn't cover your position, you're most likely going to get taken care of. Okay, so and you know what I mean by taken care of. Okay, market will take care of business. So yeah, you're gonna get that letter. You know what letter I'm talking about, right? So that dear customer letter. I mean, if you're not hey Rob, if you're not leveraging, you're gonna be doing okay. Okay, you don't expect like market to go up all the time, right? I said it multiple times. Okay, market will not go up all the time. At some point we're gonna get some challenges, right? And we're gonna dump like 40-50%, right? But we just have to be patient, right? buy the dip and let market recover. Okay, because if you're basically going to panic like whenever market these suckers like dump 40-50%, you're going to be panicking the entire year, and you're going to see like some, I mean, I'm pretty sure you know like multiple traders, okay, many traders, they panic whenever market even dump like 5-10%, they panic. Okay, so but if you want to panic like whenever we dump 40%, I mean, come on. All right, you can't be panicking like that. Okay, especially when you're holding like you're holding for a long position. Okay, I mean, not long position, for the long term, right? I never bought crypto before. Is it a good time to be buying? Ahmad is asking. I mean, so if you never bought crypto before, it means like you never got wrecked before then. So congrats, right? Hey, what's up, Alex? Do I think it will dump again? So so let's go back to BTC. We're back to almost almost back to 38. Yeah, it is time to be moving sideways, guys. So big sell volume right there. Yeah, people panicking, big sell volume, so we're likely to see some bounce back up. As you can see right here, whenever we get these big sell volumes, right, we tend to basically push back up. Right there, we got a big sell volume right there, market reverse back up. Okay, big sell volume right there, we double bottom. Okay, big sell volume right here, right? What happened? We got the wedge pattern, we reverse back up. So we're likely to see some either some sideways correction, right, or a double bottom. Okay, right here. Okay, a double bottom before another leg up. It doesn't have to retest the lows, right? Exactly. It could even be like just 50% pullback right there, 50% of the week before the next leg up. All right. So but most likely, bear is going to be shorting after a 25% reversal. They're going to be shorting these suckers, and just for the retest, okay, of 50% of the week right there, just about 32, 33. Okay. Hey, what's up, HA? I'm still holding. I'm buying XTZ. You guys know I'm bullish on XTZ. So if you're accumulating any other alt, it is a great range to be accumulating. Okay. If you're holding, and you want to add to your position, it is a good level to be adding. If you like, let's say you're holding ADA and you're looking for ADA $10, $12 and all that good stuff, it is a good level to be adding. Okay, I'm not telling you to add or sell or do anything. What I'm saying is we've seen it before. Last year, back in March, we've seen ADA at 2 cents, right? And sucker pump all the way up to where? $2.50. Okay, so if you're panicking, crypto is not for you. I mean, XRP macro, it is still in play. XRP BTC already at 4,000 nearly, right? Yeah, XRP BTC, as we said, target going to be 35 to basically 4,000 area. So even if we dump lower back down here to 2,000 area, it is still going to be a good level to for the bulls to be adding back to their position right here, which is our previous resistance. Okay, right there, right there, right here. Okay, so if we dump lower, it is going to be a good level. But XRP, I think it is still a good hold. I wouldn't be messing with it. As I said, since like XRP was at 800, right, you want to be buying right here. Okay, you want to be buying right here below 1,000. Okay, so if you've been accumulating XRP just about like 700 to 1,000, you're still up like over 3x. Okay, over 3x on your BTC. So well, you're welcome, Willie. Thanks a lot, man. You're welcome. Yeah, XRP USD macro, it is still in play. Yeah, it is still in play. We're already above all-time high based on our closing basis, right? Which is like 86 cents. Okay, our previous resistance we talked about, it was like just about right here, 47, 63, and basically 85. So we basically dump all the way down to our all-time high based on closing basis. Okay, not the absolute price, right, but the absolute closing basis right there. Okay, so that's where we just dumped at 87, and it is still in play. Okay, hey, what's up, Marge? Let's take a look at the link. So link dumped all the way down to $20. Okay, so we got a nice pullback on link. So if you've been expecting like higher prices, right, for link, now we got a great opportunity to be buying the dips. Okay, I was expecting a dump all the way down to 31 right there, right, but sucker dump all the way down to 22, actually 21. Okay, low 20s, which is when you take a look at the macro picture, it is still pretty good, right? Take a look at right here when link dumped down to like $8. Most people have been like, oh man, I missed it. People are gonna be like, I missed it again. Okay, yes, you don't expect like these type of dumps at any given day, right? But we still it is still pretty cheap. Okay, when you look at like, when you take a look at the macro view, okay, looking at like $80 and all that good stuff, right, it is still pretty cheap. Right here, now we back above $30, right? So that was quick, almost 50% pump in like less than 4 hours, right? If you take a look at it, we got 46% pump. Okay, so we likely to see some retests, okay, over the next like a few days. But we will see. Okay, we will see, because we might not dump all the way back down to $20, right? Just like what happened back here, back in back in December 23rd, right? Remember, December 23rd, that's when we got the big dump, right? After that, everything basically, the whole market basically pumped after that. Okay, so we do not have to retest the lows. We could just drop like maybe down to like a 25, right? 26, and that's it. My macro picture, it is still $80, so a good level to be still accumulating right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at Tezos. You guys know I'm still bullish on Tezos, right? Let's take a look at Tezos BTC. So when we take a look at Tezos BTC, if you guys watch our previous live stream, we talked about how Tezos could be retesting the support area right here, just about like 9,000 range. Okay, we dump all the way down to 8,000, give or take. So we still, you know, we're still within the channel, right? So we're gonna be looking for the 20,000 next. Okay, 20,000 next. So Tezos, especially versus BTC, it is still a good hold. Especially, you know, we've been buying Tezos right here, just about like right there at the bottom, right? 7,000, give or take, right here down to 6,000. So we're still up versus BTC. Okay, BTC is down, but we're still up. Okay, on our, you know, if you've basically been holding Tezos versus BTC. So, and we're gonna be looking for 35,000 to 40,000. So we got nearly 4 to 5x move coming up for Tezos. Okay, over the next like a few weeks, few months, right? It is a macro view. Once again, you know, wouldn't be like be in rush with it, and not financial advice also. Okay, I'm not telling you to buy it. Okay, I'm just telling you I'm holding it. All right. Hey, what's up, Hank? I mean, Litecoin at 140, 130, man. Come on, yeah, you just have to suck it up, man. I did not expect sucker to dump below 250, but guys, anything below like 170 was actually, you know, pretty good. Okay, and you can see like we bounced right back up above, you know, above $200. We've seen it before, guys. We've seen this type of dumps. Okay, and we're not making new lows. Okay, we just basically retesting supports. Okay, we just dropping fast. That's all it is. Okay, take a look at Tron. Somebody asked about Tron. Right here we talk about Tron. We just talked about Tron. Okay, we said, you know, we hit our support area right here. We said to buy Tron right there below 100 sats. That's why it is good to buy the bottom, not after they break out. That's why I don't like to buy after they break out. Okay, so when you buy below the 21 EMA, you just have to suck it up. You could wait for like, the wait time could be forever, right? But the thing is, you're gonna be safe once you buy the below the 2-day 21, 3-day 21. You're not gonna worry too much unless like market redump all the way down, you know, to the bottom. Okay, but Tron, if you bought, you know, you've been accumulating just about like 80 sats, 90 sats, it is still up 100% versus BTC. Okay, BTC at 41K. Yeah, you see BTC is back up nicely, almost at 40K. Right here, 41 on Coinbase. So bounce right back up. Just retested the yearly low. Did not create new lows, right? But let's see, nice. Okay, we basically just retested our yearly open right there. Okay, 28 28990. We just retested 30K on Coinbase. Now we back up 10,000 point, guys. Bang. Okay, that's 40% reversal, guys. Okay, take a look at the reversal we got back then. 40%, guys. Same exact reversal. Bang bang, guys. Okay, 40%. 40%. Okay, and that's a 7 days chart, right? And candle gonna close on the 21st, right? So we got 2 days to close the candle right here. Okay, so we're going to the moon, guys. We're going to the moon. No time to be panicking, man. No time to be panicking. I'm telling you, man. Yep. Yeah, we only down 6% on 6% on the day, right? On the daily candle. So we're looking pretty good, guys. Looking pretty good. Let's go, guys. We're back above 40K. Let's get this crypto. Let's take a look at Ether. Ether is back up almost at 2,900. Guys, we're looking pretty good, man. We're looking pretty good. What a bounce, guys. What a bounce, guys. Filecoin, it is still under $80. Let's take a look at File. Yeah, we hit give it some time, right? To get some to let the indicators cool off, right? And get some divergences, right? Or some sideways correction. Okay, I wouldn't be going all in, right? If you are buying it, just accumulate it slowly, you know, till we basically retest the lows right here. If we do not retest it and we get some bullish divergences, we can basically you know, look for some add-on and basically take it to the upside. Okay, we could get the MACD right here to a flip bullish. Okay, as of now it is too hot to be buying a falling knife. Okay, if you did not buy it already. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys enjoying the markets, man. I'm telling you, crypto is crazy, man. Crypto is crazy. Yeah, Bitcoin could bounce back up to we're at 42 right now, guys. Take a look at it, guys. Take a look at it, guys. Beautiful, guys. Woo! So let's go back to the 3 weeks, okay? Because the 3 weeks time frame is very important, okay? So we just bounce off the 30K, bang. Okay. Okay, we almost positive. Binance, it is still lagging, right? Coinbase is like that. Take a look at Coinbase. On Coinbase, we're like 42, almost 43, but on Binance we at 40. Okay, so we 3,000 point behind, right? Gotta catch up. Yeah, that's why, guys, you know, I keep telling you guys, if you're leveraging, don't leverage your whole account, okay? Because when market basically when markets dump, I'm telling you, it's gonna take care of business, okay? It's gonna take care of your account. So don't avoid a high leverage. I keep saying it, anything higher than 2, 3 is very, very aggressive, okay? Very, very aggressive. Looking good, guys. We're looking good. Check the hourly. Okay. So we're definitely gonna get some sort of resistance right here at our hourly 21. And next resistance is going to be almost at 45, 46, but most likely could get our resistance right here. Nice bounce. Nice bounce, guys. Nice bounce. Yeah. Yeah, now we just have to just hold support right here. If we're going to be, you know, reversing, we need to hold the support area just about 35 down to like a 34 range, okay? And just avoid like a dropping back down to retest the lows, because if you remember back in March, we did not retest the lows. We just bounced back up beautifully, right? And kept on pumping. On the lower degree we did, okay? We did we just dropped right there, okay? Drop down 0.618 right there. So if we're gonna apply the same scenario, right? We're gonna be looking for a potential 0.618 pullback. Right here. Okay, so which is just about like 33, 34. If like we can stay above 33, 34 over the next like a few days, right? So Yeah, let's take a look at ADA. ADA is bouncing back up. So it is back up above 173. It is just a temporary bounce. So that's a $1 to 130 support. Yeah, ADA is back in business. So yeah. Let's see. Tells us it's back above $4. Man, XLM almost capitulated also. Guys. Panicking, man. Yeah, the BTC down got a big rejection, which is a good news, right? So got a big rejection. So not closing above resistance. That's why we're bouncing on BTC also, right? So do you think like a BTC and Ether will retest their all-time lows? I mean, I don't think so. I don't think. I know what you meant, okay, but I don't think that we're gonna retest those lows at any given time, like a BTC 3K, 4K, all that good stuff. It could take months, okay, months or even years before we go back down to those levels, okay. Remember BTC, right? Last year, it took like nearly what, 9 months, okay. Let's take a look at it on the macro view, right? It took 9 months, right, to drop from 14K down to what, to 3K, okay. So it could take 9 months to 12 months, okay guys, to drop from 65 all the way down to our bottom, okay. Something to basically keep in mind. It could be by December. If like we're gonna be in a bear market, I would think like we're gonna be dropping till like December. That's it, okay, no question asked. We could be dropping all the way down to support area 20K before going up higher. That's also possible, okay, but it is not going to be like a 1 week drop, 2 weeks drop, okay. That's why I'm saying like the macro scale gonna give you the big picture instead of us panicking. When we take a look at the 3 weeks time frame, we know it's not gonna break the 21 EMA easily right here, okay. It's not gonna break it. It could take like another 4 to 5 weeks, okay. I could be wrong, okay, but it could take another 4 to 5 weeks at least, okay, to break the 21 EMA, just like what happened back in 2018. You can see like right there, 2019 could potentially be the same thing if we're going to be in a bear market, short-term bear market, okay, just like that, okay. So we could get another one right there. And basically next year we're gonna be going to the moon all the way up to basically 150 to 100K, okay. So if you're in rush, I mean that play might not be for you, okay. But if you just be patient, you're definitely gonna be selling your BTC above like 100K, okay. Not financial advice, right? I mean, Dogecoin, I give you guys a Doge analysis, macro analysis, right? So follow me on TradingView. Okay, follow me on TradingView, right? So you can get these Doge USD. Bit tracks, okay. Bit tracks. No, I got the Dogecoin. I know I got the Dogecoin macro setup, but can't find that sucker. Check it. It's not Bitfinex, not Bittrex. Dogecoin, it is still looking pretty strong, man. Like on a 50-day cycle, cycle is pretty strong, okay. Yeah, I can't find the chart, but Hopefully I didn't delete it, but yeah, Dodge is looking pretty strong. Yeah, just have to wait for the 50 days cycle to close, right? And we're gonna see what type of pullback we're gonna get, right? Because I'm gonna be looking for the 50-day 21 EMA to be our next support, okay, over the next like a few months, right? So if we retest it, that's going to be a good level to be buying for the next leg up if we're gonna be in a bull market, right? VChain, I mean VChain, it is looking so strong. Let's take a look at VET BTC because I like the VET BTC chart. It basically went all the way down to 140. You don't expect like suckers to dump like that, right? But if you caught it, that's going to be a good profit for you, because we're going to be looking for VET all the way up to like a 1000 sat. So, and right now we just about like a 300 sat. So it is a good level to be buying, all the way down again right here to 200 sats, right? So what's up, Peterson? Cannibal death in a house, cannibal wealth. Aeon, let's take a look at Aeon. Oh, Satoshi again. Aeon got the dip, retest the lows, right? Still looking good. So Aeon, it is still looking pretty good. Nothing crazy. All right, guys, I'm just gonna call it a day. I think like market is bouncing beautifully, right? So our support area to still keep an eye on, it is going to be the low 30s right here. I would say just 34 to 33. If we can stay above it, basically till the monthly candle closes, right? We should be okay. Okay. Otherwise, you know, we don't want to close below 30K before end of the month, right? So we're still looking pretty good, guys. On the macro scale, on the lower degree, we just looking nasty, but we could get a nice bounce. If the next bounce, okay, is, you know, pretty bearish, let's say we get a nice bounce back up to 50, 55, 56, get a nasty rejection, then we're going to be in a bear market before the next leg up. Okay, we could get the ABC correction on the macro scale before the next leg up, just like what we got right here. Okay, so we could get another one, but we're just speculating right now. It is not for sure that's what we're going to get. I would just wait. Once again, just huddle for the next like a few days, few days at least till end of the month, and then we're going to see what the market will do. Okay, because the lower degree just going to basically, you know, wipe you out. You're going to be panicking, buying 40K, selling 30K, you know, buying 35, you know, selling at 31 and all that good stuff. But if you just wait for the next few days, market just gonna stabilize. Okay, it's gonna, you know, it's gonna stabilize, right? I would just buy the dip instead of buying the tops. Okay. All right, guys, hopefully you guys safe out there, right? We're gonna take a look at OMI next, right? we're gonna take a look at OMI on my next live stream. All right, guys, be safe out there. Okay, be safe, man. Market is not going nowhere. Okay.